Give it a second.
That's funny because it's just about to hit that.
You can ask Mario, Mario is here. You can ask Mario any questions if you want, clarifications.
Mario, you're brave.
Sei coraggioso, Mario.
Brave. Why?
Coraggioso.
Because of my my entry, my.
Well, are you doing a buy or a sell?
I didn't understand. Sorry. Can you repeat, Melissa?
Are you doing a buy or a sell?
No, for me it's a sell.
I say brave because, well, let me check the 4-hour.
Everything is long. So for this reason, I posted the question in the chat because everything suggests to be long.
Mattia, what do you think about?
No, that's not true. That's not true because that band is stronger than everything else. So everything does not say that it's a buy because that band says at some point it's going to become a sell. So you are right in the fact that it's going to become a sell, but I would want a little bit more confirmation on the 4-hour chart before I went in.
Mattia, what do you think about Mario's question?
I still haven't finished.
Just a second to read again.
Okay, read again. Yes, Melissa, I'm sorry.
I said I still didn't finish reading the question myself.
Yes, please do.
So Mario, where would you like to place order? Sell order?
So Mattia, honestly, I don't know if to enter. Do you want me to share the screen?
Or you just can say the level when you put.
Share the screen. Okay. It's better. Share the screen.
Whatever, yeah.
Okay, I share the screen.
I can tell you this, Mike's proud of you.
Absolutely.
Can you see the screen?
I don't know if you heard that.
Okay, Mattia. Just one thing to say, I am not used to operate with limit orders. But my level entry is where the quadrant is on this stop. When the price reach this stop to go short, or wait for a candlestick formation short, go short with the stop orders. I don't know. And the profit, the stop loss would be on this stop here, on the top here, and I used Fibonacci to set the take profit. That would be here, so it would be a great risk reward. But honestly, I ask the question to you. You are more experienced guy. For me, it can be the time to go short.
Yeah, just one thing. It's don't speculate. Take profit with Fibonacci on market wave. If you trade market wave, it doesn't work with Fibonacci targets. So. This is one, but yeah, I think it's good risk reward ratio. It's you can enter now and put stop loss above previous high on the monthly band, but risk less. But when you get confirmation, you can re-enter again.
So I don't have to risk 10%, basically.
I wouldn't risk 10% at the moment.
Okay.
Did you plan 50% or I was not sure?
Yes, but it's 10%, in fact. on a matter of
10% of the account.
10% of the account. Yes.
I wouldn't risk that much at that point. I will divide this risk for multiple entries that you can make more entries like speculation, like enter at the moment, you enter at your level, and then if market goes your direction, you enter again and build your position example. I think this would be better.
With the stop orders on retracements.
Or you can basically, when you have kind of a confirmation of a trend or something, because right now we're moving up, and like I said, JPY can be tricky, but yeah, I think you can enter with one order now, one order at your place, and then you build up position. But I will not risk 10% on your level. I will not put like full risk at one moment.
Listen up, everybody. Listen up. Mattia tells you not to risk too much. If Melissa tells you I would risk 10%, what are you going to do, Mario?
Perhaps I would listen to Melissa, not because she's more skilled than Mattia, but you told that Melissa made tons of money.
Correct.
Wait. Let me clarify something.
Wait, please. This is my logical answer I should give you, because both guys, Melissa and Mattia, are two excellent traders. I know, but I know also that Melissa made tons of money and Mattia not.
Fair enough, right? Fair enough. Yes, Alexander, you want to say something, Alexander? I cannot see her. Okay. It's all good. Give me a second. Oh, you're going to write. Okay. Everybody, I broke my leg because my what I tried to say was something different. If you want to write this down, everybody, professional traders don't ask questions about risk. Okay? And I'm going to explain you why. What is the logic behind? So in class, everybody talking about risk, sharing idea about risk and everything else, it's okay, makes sense in class? It's not a big deal. But I'm talking to everybody, not just you, Mario, okay? Because Melissa is doing this with me still. How much you risk? Okay, everybody? Because if I'm asking about risk, so I have my technical skill, right? I have the crowns, the multiple time frames, all of this. But when I start to ask about risk, what does this mean about me? Let's see how smart you are. I like to risk more than needed because I like to speculate.
Hey!
Everybody, I'm there and I see a crown on the monthly bands on the weekly chart. I see the Mike's A+ trade. I see his monster trade. And I come to you guys and ask, guys, help me out. How much should I risk? What does this mean about me?
Understand? It's personal.
Yes, but I'm trying to get to, let's say Melissa and Mattia, those guys should know the answer.
You don't have a plan? Or
I do have a plan, but you're getting there.
yeah, but if you are asking about risk, you don't have it about, or you don't understand probabilities.
Close to Mattia. There you go, everybody. So the logic, I mean, this is where you're trying to get, all right? What Mario is doing and Melissa, it's not wrong, but I'm trying to explain to you guys, the next level you're trying to get, it's, I mean, debate technicals, but don't debate risk, because when you debate risk, this means that look at me. So I'm showing you the monthly bands, whatever trade must be there, you know, and then I'm asking about risk. This means that this guy, it's not really secure. He's not convinced on the probabilities. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
You need to understand this. This is the problem why Heraldo is not making big money. And this is the problem because most of us, retail traders, are not making big money because technicals are easy. Oh, it's monthly band, it's a crown and everything else. But as soon as I start to talk, what about, and then different, sure, different. There is no right wrong anyway. But Mattia is going to say, well, I would go 0.5 whatever, which is not wrong. And Mattia and Melissa is going to go, oh, I'm going to enter 10%, which is not, there is no right or wrong on the strategy anyway. But when I hear different information, so those two guys have different understanding of probabilities, make sense? Not right or wrong, simply different. Moving forward, if I go Mattia way and the market crashes, I say, shit, I should have listened to Melissa. I enter just 0. So me, homeostasis wise, everybody, and I'm talking about me. I'm going to think, oh, why did I listen to Mattia? Why did I ask Mattia? Why that? Makes sense? It's not going to be good. I'm not going to understand. There is a low probability that homeostasis is going to say, oh, but I'm responsible. I am, you know. And if I go Melissa's way, I'm going to risk 10% and the market goes up and crashes the monthly band, I'm going to do the opposite. Oh, shit, I should have listened to Mattia. Why did I go 10% and now I'm drawdowning and so on and so on and so on. So again, the homeostasis is going to point fingers. Oh, or Melissa told me, or Mattia told me, or at least I'm going to think, oh, I shouldn't have listened to Mattia, or I shouldn't have listened to Melissa. Does this make sense?
Yes.
So try to grow to the understanding that risk is personal, as Mario said, risk is personal, and try to, I mean, debating, it's all right, you know, like, hear me out, everybody. If I say, I am risking 0.5% or I am risking 5%, what do you do? So I have a statement, make sense? I know already what I'm risking. I'm risking 5%. What do you do? So this is like, oh, I'm having a pepperoni pizza. What pizza would you like? So, but I do have a pepperoni pizza. I decided. This is different than I don't know anything and I'm asking first, what pizza would you like? What would you like to eat? You know, make sense? Those two are different in psychology. This is not the same. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So, and we talked about Melissa yesterday. The best course ever, in my opinion, is going to be learn how to make big money. And why? Because risk is tied to success. Make sense? Heraldo was having the on YouTube video on the channel, you know, we changed the name, but it doesn't matter. So Heraldo was making the video this morning and he was showing his account. Heraldo, it's up 49%.
What?
Heraldo is up 49%.
Woo!
Heraldo is up, but Heraldo is up 40% on the $1,000 account.
What happened? How long is that? How long?
What, this year?
Okay.
No,
That's
it's not
awesome.
okay. It's not okay.
Boy, he's up 25% more than I am.
On a $1,000 account.
That's gonna change. It's gonna change. I swear to God.
This is what we're talking about. This is what I'm telling you this. You must understand what we're talking about. You could be the best trader in the world. You could make 200% on the $10 account and micro cents. Make sense? Alexander knows what we're talking about, right, Alexander? We know what we're talking about.
But at least he can make money and is consistent. So it's first step, then the second step is.
So Mattia, I agree with you 50%. At least he's consistent. Amen on that. I'm the teacher. I'm proud. But at least he's making money. He is not making money. What money is he making?
The profit is making. The percentage.
Sure, yes, he's making profit. Amen on that.
I am down 50%, not up.
Okay, so he's proven he's got the education, and now you want him to prove he can make the money with the education.
Melissa said best. Technical stuff, technical skills, how to hedge, market way, Fibonacci. This is going to make you consistently profitable. But technical stuff is not going to make you rich. Make sense? Technical stuff, the how to hedge, the difficult course and everything, and all the drama, and and counter trend and breaks and crowns and systems. This is going to bring you to consistency if you follow the rules. But this is not going to make you rich, the big money. It's another book. It's called Psychology. Make sense? So try to learn in the office that if you want to, that's on me. It's educational. I'm not judging anybody. Try to have between you guys. Try to have level up the conversation. I'm risking 1%. How much do you risk? This is good. This is sharing idea. This is healthy. But I'm doing this trade. I have no clue how much to risk. Make sense, everybody? Now, and if Melissa Melissa, Mattia, Douglas, Eraldo, Thiago, if those guys ask those questions, this means that they are not following the plan. Make sense, everybody? If I have a...
Yes.
Enrique, give me a second, everybody. If I'm in a course, and the course says you must build black and white rules, not subject to interpretation. So you have also rules on how to manage risk. Yes? You know already how to manage risk. On this pattern, it's 2%, that pattern is 1%. So why the advanced traders, not Mario, not Alexander, but why then, guys, you are asking about risk? Make sense? And again, if you say, Melissa, I'm risking 10%. How much do you? This is a healthy question. But if you come without, what do you do? This is not healthy, not wrong, but not healthy. Make sense? You must always obey the risk parameters of the strategy, or even I want to risk more, do it, but you have your base. Make sense, everybody? Your strategy from the course, it's the base, not to do stupid things. Make sense? Me, Melissa, I'm risking 5% in the course, but now virtual office, I'm pumped up. I'm going to risk 10%. That's good. It's not wrong in the office. Because to do an A+ trade, a monster trade, she's going to do something with knowledge. Euro, CHF, WISE example. Make sense, everybody? But you have a base that you should stay with and have confidence and build confidence. You can change risk. This is another story. You can change risk if you want, everybody. Make sense? Oh, I was risking 5%. Now I'm going to risk 2%. That's also good, but you know what you do. It's your responsibility. You manage the risk. Make sense, everybody? Okay, any questions about this? So try to ask healthy questions. Make sense? Okay. Feedback, Mario. If I ask Melissa, and it's educational, I'm not judging anybody. If I ask Melissa and Mattia how much to risk, and then I'm going to listen to Mattia, and the market goes down like crazy, how I'm going to feel?
It's normal. I feel an idiot. Because I wanted to risk 10%. Mattia told me to risk 2%, and it's my fault. It's not fault of Mattia.
Even better. So this is the next step. So Mario, it's even this is an upgrade of the psychology. But if I'm honest, everybody, I did all the stupid shit. Makes sense? I'm the first one. Me growing up as a trader, my first one, I would blame Mattia. Makes sense?
No, me no.
No, I know. I'm talking about myself back in time, 10 years ago. I would blame Mattia, but then punch in the face, then I would grow like Mario. I would say, oh, I was the moron, not Mattia. Mattia is not wrong. Make sense? And Mario, how would I feel if I go Melissa's way and the market goes against me and crashes me again, and I draw down 10%?
It's Melissa agrees with my decision. It's the same decision. It's okay because it was my choice to
So
do
again,
this
applause
kind
to
of
Mario.
thing.
Mario, it's the next level. Applause to you. Me back in time, I would blame Melissa. Oh, she told me, you know, oh, I'm so stupid. Why didn't go Mattia way? Makes sense. Okay, everybody. But if you do some Mario constellations, so you're the next level of understanding. If you are responsible and if you are, you know, it's okay. It's super cool, basically. You know that you just hear different opinions, you know, and then you calculate and everything. But no, applause to Mario anyway, everybody. You know, so all of we are again.
Applause to you. My question, it was a technical. It was my question.
Sure.
Not I shared my risk just to finish to complete the question, but my question was strictly technical. I want you to know your advice.
This conversation, it's super cool because Melissa is doing the same with me. Makes sense? Melissa, still today, how much do you risk? Right, Melissa?
Almost every day.
How much do you risk? And I'm
Couple times a week.
and I'm telling her, well, the important thing, how much do you risk, not me. You know what? Makes sense, everybody? Okay. It's Alexander here is the best, or let's take, it's educational, right? Let's take Melissa and Alexander, okay? In the virtual office in May. So I mean, there is Raldo and Mattia, but Melissa and Alexander are the what we're talking about. So we are building Euro GBP trade, monster trade, everybody, and we were risking how much, Alexander? 20, 30, 40% of the account? I don't remember, Melissa. It was 30, 40%, something like this.
Okay, mine was 40%.
Alexander is typing.
But I didn't know it was 40% when I made the trades. I just made the trades.
Sure.
I obeyed.
16 lots. You should have 20 lots. Anyway, Mattia and Mario, it was like we were risking 40% of the account. And I told the Mario too, right? Do you want to make some stupid money, like no brainer and everything? What's my point? When the market went against us and the account started to draw down, you know, Melissa stayed in. She was suffering like me. We suffer like hell emotionally. Me and Melissa won the oxygen mask. Like, Alexander was on the oxygen mask too. And Alexander one day, he put the oxygen mask like, and he said, I had enough. Alexander went out of oxygen, and Alexander closed the trade and drew down. Melissa stayed in the trade with me. Alexander couldn't sustain the pressure. That's normal. That's normal, totally normal. That's normal, you know, and couldn't stand the pressure, and he closed the trade with 18,000, 20,000 loss on the next account. So my point is here, everybody, is that risk is personal, makes sense? And you cannot copy risk. You can try to learn, you can debate, but you cannot do what somebody else does. Not me. I'm not special at all. But like Alexander says, oh, I'm going to copy Melissa. Melissa says, I'm going to copy Mike. You know, Matthias says, oh, I'm going to copy Douglas. You can't. You can't copy those risks. Make sense? Because risk, it's tied to success. Does this make sense? It's not that easy. Alexander didn't close the trade because it was technicals or something wrong with technicals. It was the pressure, like, oh, I cannot go and swap it sitting alive and all the drama and everything, you know? Everybody? So this is educational for you. Try to learn that to be your own producer of your own success. Make sense? And success, it's a double-edged sword, you know? When it's good, you did this. When it's bad, well, you did this too, right?
Yeah.
We were lucky for the last A+ trade, the last 6 A+ trades, all of them won. Make sense? Statistically speaking, this is luck. So but if I'm honest, all the 6 A+ trades, in theory, all of them could go bad. Make sense? Fair enough? So it's easy for me to say, oh, I'm the man because I made 200% or whatever, I made the big money. I need also to address that if I would lose foreign accounts or whatever, I say, okay, that's on me too. I cannot blame the course, I cannot blame the teacher, I cannot blame the charts, I cannot blame God or the cat. Make sense, everybody? Any questions so far about risk before I move forward with the agenda?
I want to make a statement.
Yes, please.
Okay. When it comes to risk, future trust that Alexander was experiencing is based on past performance. I'd been in the class for exactly a year and a month, I think. Alexander had been in half that or less. Number two, we just happened to be sitting in a room, and Mike just happened to say he had a drawdown. And Mike said, "You want to fix that? We'll fix that. I'll fix that for you." And he just had him do it instead of Mike do it. And I have to say something about this, because the reality of it is, when I took those trades, I was on a practice account. I was not on a live account. When I took those trades, what I was doing was I was giving up my responsibility for that trade. I was taking responsibility for it on my account, but I was giving up the responsibility to manage that trade. And the reason was because I want to make big money. I want to manage more than $1 million. I'm not interested in small stuff. So you can't get there until you do it. So what I wanted to do was just obey his orders and not be obsessed with the circumstances, with how it came out, because I felt that if I followed what he was doing, I would grow by just following what he did and experiencing what he did. And if I had never had that experience, I don't think I would be as confident as I am now. So what I'm getting at is that I kind of extended to him, okay, this is his trade. Yes, if we lose, it's still my trade and I'm still losing. So I took responsibility for it in that context, but I did not take responsibility for choosing when we were getting out and when we were getting in. So I stayed in, but I've got a high tolerance for drawdown, a super high tolerance for drawdown. And that's kind of not the norm, I would have to say. So that was one of my advantages. But I would venture to say that Alexander's experience in that trade had a huge effect, did it not?
Yes, he cannot talk. Yes.
So what I am saying is that, yes, we have to take responsibility for our trades, but on this particular occasion, I took a ride. I accepted the responsibility for the ride, and I took a ride so that I could experience what a professional trader actually does. And I do feel like we need opportunities to do that. And I think this particular pair would be a good shot for you to
study.
Do what you did last time, even though last time it was just sort of an inside joke last time. But I really feel like people need to take the same ride, but at the same time, accept the fact that they're going to lose if it goes out and you lose, you cannot win without losing. So I expect loss.
Exactly. And I told you guys, all of you guys, right? It's a 7 out of 10. So there's it's a high probability, 70% chance of winning and 30% of losing. Make sense, everybody?
And one more note, because other people are going to see this video. The reason I was so upset yesterday when I made some of the really strong statements I made is because everybody who's ahead of me has paid a much higher price than I have paid, in my view, and have far more skill, technical skill, than I actually have. And I guess as a mother feels for their kids, okay, I'm a mom, 5 kids, 12 grandkids. As I care about the people I'm working with and have developed more care about the people who are in these rooms, it distresses me to know that people who are not people who've been in the class longer than I have are hurting from the things that are keeping them from taking the same steps that I have taken. And what I mean by steps is, they're hurting because they haven't hit the psychological blockage. When we discussed the psychological blockage that made my trading a whole lot better, it made my whole life a whole lot better.
Everybody, let me tell you what Melissa is talking about. And then Melissa, if you want to share, you're going to share, okay? We're talking about that. I talked to Heraldo, and I said, Heraldo, unless you get like angry with your, not in a negative sense, but unless you put your hand on the table like, damn, like I'm the decision maker in this family. I'm the man of the family, and it's my money, and I'm going to do what I want. I believe it's true and everything, you know. So his wife is taking care of, not literally, but his wife it's bullshitting him on why do you trade, why do you do this, why that. And I told Heraldo, until you become the man of the family, no big money for you. It's simple as that. So issues in your personal life, Heraldo, fully affect what you do on trading, because it's success, it's tied to money. Does it make sense? And Melissa had a similar experience. She's going to share today or next day or whatever, you know. We cannot push anybody to share, but I told Melissa in the story, unless you fix this and this and that, no big money for you ever. So this is why Melissa got angry and said, guys, start talking, because unless you talk, we cannot fix you and help you. Make sense, everybody? This was the point, right?
Yes, and my argument with Boss on this issue, his description of Heraldo's situation is true,
Yeah,
but I would never word it that way. I would never word it that way, because the reality of it is, the reality that makes that situation true is a reality that occurred before Heraldo was 12 years old. These are basically these are basically concepts that are concrete when we were kids. I was abused as a kid. It was concrete, and I considered that abuse normal. That's it.
Make sense, everybody? Thanks, Melissa, for sharing her story and everything, you know? In simple terms, you know, but just an example, now, if a lot of male, not everybody, but it's cultural, a lot of our generation, we from our parents, with their program does that, it's you cannot make more money than your father. Did you know this, everybody?
Wow.
Some people need permission from the father to get rich, because the father is the father. Make sense? Example, those are just examples.
Yeah.
But your personal stuff in your personal life, the things that you hurt, like Melissa said, you know, this is affecting the, not to get consistently profitable. This is easy. It's not difficult anymore. It's not even a secret anymore. Heraldo is consistently profitable. Melissa is consistently profitable. Chago was, he relapsed. Okay, it's part of the game. We all do relapse. Douglas is consistently profitable. You know, it's not that difficult if you put the work in and the hours, and if you're coachable and so on. You know, it's a technique. Makes sense, everybody? It's like bicycle. But when it comes to making big money, then it goes deeper. It's a different story. So Melissa was back in time. Melissa was this year or last year, I don't even remember, but Melissa was consistently profitable. And I told Melissa, if you don't fix that from your personal life, impossible for you to make big money. Why? Because you are waiting for somebody to give you permission to make the big money. Make sense? And you're not aware. Heraldo is waiting for his wife to give him permission. Now, Heraldo is aware about this consciously, but he is not punching her wife, not literally. You know, I don't want to be sued or go to jail with what I'm talking about, but Heraldo, you know, unless you put your house in order to say who is the man, you know, nothing's going to change. Does this make sense, everybody? I'm going to say some bad words. I'm not even sure if those are bad. It's bad mouthing bad words because it's English. If you're a pussy in life,
yeah, that's bad words.
I'm sorry to tell you. If you're a pussy in life, you're going to be pussy in trading. Help me out with better vocabulary, Melissa. I'm sorry. It's.
I get it. But the really dramatic thing about it is everybody ahead of me, especially with you, has a whole lot more technical knowledge. A whole lot more technical knowledge. I'm making money on a whole lot less. That's one thing to know. And I forgot the point of my question. Damn it.
We're talking about that if you're a pussy in life, you're a pussy in trading. Courage, maybe.
The one thing I wanted you to know is that almost within the minute of recognizing the lie that you have been living, like it was a lie to believe that a specific person in my life was a good guy, and I considered him to be a good guy, even though, and I did not recognize the abuse because I was not abused the way girls are abused. It was narcissistic. It was a narcissistic abuse. And the instant I recognized it, I had to study it for a couple of weeks. But my point is, the minute you recognize the lie and replace it with the truth, it's gone. It's done. There's not a lot of work after that. It's done.
Amen on that.
The only work after that is to start to teach yourself to think more positively against that particular item and get out of the habit, because then you got a habit you got to undo. But the success can be instant.
How did you identify the problem that was holding you back, and how did you know that this is it?
How did I know it?
I told her.
He told me.
I told her.
Well, and it's really easy. My dad went 44 years without saying a word to me. I was 17. I had never done anything to instigate that kind of abuse. By the way, that kind of abuse causes shrinkage in 3 portions of your brain. So it's serious.
This is what Melissa's talking about, everybody. If you can open yourself, not in front of everybody, right? And not right now. We're going to go in charts in about 5 minutes. Not really a problem.
Yeah.
But if you can start talk, we can help you. Make sense, everybody? I identified, yes, Melissa, give me a second. I identified Melissa's issue because Melissa was talking to me. Oh, this happened and that happened, and this is the family, and this is the what, make sense, everybody? But if you are close, like, oh, I don't want to share, or not judging anybody, some people are not aware. Heraldo, it took 1 year just to get aware what's happening. Yes, Melissa, sorry, I'm keeping interrupting you.
I forgot what I was going to say. I'm sorry.
About your father, that you were.
Oh, he brought it out, and I'll tell you what. The minute he told me I would never make big money, it pissed me off. So when he told me, I went immediately into studying, and I spent 10, 15, 20 hours a week.
Who was he that told you you're never going to make big money?
You did, and I was angry.
I told her you're never going to make big money like this ever.
And let me tell you something.
She got angry.
Before he identified what it was, I was getting really angry with him because I could not keep up with the work, but I was giving it my all, but I could not keep up with the work. And I ended up having to take a couple of weeks off, but I was really mad that I felt like he was trying to put me in a box I couldn't fit into. I couldn't get the work done. I couldn't get into this box, and I was furious because I'd spent a year committing all this time, and I'd given up relationships in the whole 9 yards, and I couldn't make it. I ended up taking a couple of weeks off, and I was angry. If you're at a point where you're angry, you are close. Let him piss you off some more. That's all I can say.
Oh, I love my job, everybody.
That was another thing. I would be furious. And I even said something. Oh, I told him I would punch you if I was standing in front of you. I've never told anybody that in my life. I've never said that. Well, I couldn't say never said that, but I almost never said that. Certainly not professionally. And it was what worked. It was what made me realize that something was broken. And then when he identified it shortly after, I was just absolutely bound and determined that absolutely nothing was going to stand in between me and making big money, period. Nothing.
Wow, close to Melissa. So everybody, when I'm pissing you off, when you are angry with me, as I said, you are very near at the breakout. Makes sense? It's not a rule. Not everybody. I cannot piece you like for nothing. Makes sense. But if you have some stories, not right now, but if you have a story behind you to share, my job is to tell you the truth in the face. Makes sense? Because I'm looking for traders. Does this make sense, everybody? So get angry with me, and Melissa told me I'm going to punch in the face if it would be in front of me. I said, I love this, appreciate it. I love you too. Okay, everybody? We're going to talk more about this in the course, in the how to make big money and everything. The drill for today is, as you can look at the charts, the yen it's moving. So the drill for today, it's share your charts in the sense of tell us. We're going to start with Mattia maybe, because Alexander cannot talk. Share your account and tell us what trades are you in. Tell us what trades are winning, tell us what trades are losing, and tell us what's your plan on the winning side and what's your plan on the negative side. Okay, Mattia, it's okay if we start with you?
Okay, I will try to do my best.
Everybody, what is your best, most important pair to watch and make some money from the office?
Euro chef.
Average.
Euro CHF.
Average.
Euro CHF from the office. And I'm looking at it as we talk because I have also 2 monitors. You must make some money in Euro CHF. But yeah, changing subject just quickly. Did you have a chance to talk to Axie Trader maybe? Any news developed there? No?
I didn't have time.
Okay, all good, don't worry.
Even to share signals of market. Sorry.
All good. Can you increase the scale of the?
I'm not sure.
Okay, anyway, yeah, okay, just.
I'm not sure how to do it.
It's all right, everybody. Okay, just go one by one.
Yeah, but I want to make. No, I don't know how to.
Okay, then you can do this on TradingView. Just tell us, okay, this is my buy and I'm winning, or this.
Okay, so the trades that I'm in a lot of trades.
Very good, excellent.
There are a lot of trades that I was risking like 5%, 2%, 2%, 2%, like on a lot of JPY, so Euro JPY short, double 5% risk. So I'm risking 10% on Euro JPY. The first trade was made.
Everybody, listen. That's me. Everybody, listen. Go to TradingView and go one by one. Okay. We want to see the chart. How did you enter? What was the logic behind? Where is the stop loss? Where is the take profit?
So all the trades, even from the past.
No, just let's start with this week. What did you do this week, everybody? Today it's Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Then if you have no trade this week, then we go to back in the past.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh, good. Don't worry. That's all.
I enter Euro NZD yesterday evening. The logic here is, so on the daily we can see that we are moving up. We retrace here and I am see a breakout of this bull flag, and we form another retracement after breakout where I enter with reversal entry, and take profit is the high of this retracement, and stop loss is below this low.
Okay, any questions about it? Any question, any comments? Is anybody in Euro New Zealand with Mattia? Mario, Alexander, and Melissa? No? My only comment would be, Mattia, if you go on the daily, okay, it's a comment, everybody, okay, we're all the same, okay. If I were you, I would wait for a bullish candle to appear before I would enter on the 4-hour chart, and that's the only reason I'm not in yet.
The daily. Yeah.
Okay.
It
The
bothers me. Yeah.
The higher time frame controls price action movement on the smaller time frame, everybody. Okay. Me too. I'm I'm the office. I told you, buy all the euro pairs, meaning not euro dollar, but go long. The office, this is, but the couch, it's on you, everybody. So the only thing that I would improve, I would do next time, I would wait for the daily bullish candle to close. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't enter long here if I wouldn't see like this retracement here. If here would be like sharp move down and then retracement up, I will short here because double top. But for me, right now, it looks like the market will continue to go up.
Okay.
Because daily correction.
Thank you very much. Do you have any trade that you are in a losing position?
Yes, a lot.
Share with us.
So I have NZD-CHF trade. I'm shorting NZD-CHF. So what I'm seeing on NZD-CHF is, so we have this down movement in this zone, and I'm expecting that the market will make, just a second, sorry. I will monitor the double bottom here, but here we can see that we did have strong extension and now retracement close to previous resistance. Okay. So I'm expecting that the market will go down.
What time frame did you enter?
Time frame, it's 1 hour.
You entered the 1 hour chart, so show us where did you enter, like, oh, the vertical line, this is the entry, whatever.
Just to delete all this. Okay. So I was in another trade before, but I was stopped out because it's a rollover at midnight, where the spread is high. This was the original trade, but I was stopped out, and this is why also I enter again next day. I enter at this moment where I see these bearish candles down.
Okay, Mario, help Mattia out. Is Mattia doing everything all right, or is there anything that we need to change? You're mute.
Regarding this trade, NZD-CHF, I don't know, Micha.
Melissa?
I would only, I find it interesting that the support level, the resistance level at the top is so close and yet not included in the stop.
Also, Alexander, you can, in the meantime, you can type in the chat, what do you think? We need to help Mattia out. Mattia, it's in a pattern of doing something.
Speculating.
Now you know everything, right? It's when the game is over. Oh, I speculate. This is technical stuff now. Mattia lost once. There is a higher chance he's going to lose again. Why?
Perhaps because the very short-term trend is long.
I don't know, not sure. Everybody, what's the probability of his trade hitting the take profit? Low or high? That's an easy one. Come on. It's a high probability. Low. Why?
Because this...
Mario, why?
Low?
Yeah, you guys, you need to talk. I know this stuff. You need to talk, not me. Why it's a low probability?
Because this low?
Melissa, Mario, what do you think? Is anything on the... Now I'm going to get angry with you guys. Is anything on the chart? Yes.
If I look at this chart, it seems like to be in a great consolidation here.
Applause to Alexander too. He said uptrend. Mario said consolidation. Is there anything on this chart that is telling you guys in a group, and you're working for me, guys, that this chart is going to fall? Is anything on the chart that's telling you that this market is going to fall? Hello?
Yes. Yes.
Is there anything on the chart? Mario says, no, there is not. Melissa, is there anything on the chart that's telling that this market is going to fall?
Well, right where he put the trade, right after he put the trade in, there is a.
Alexander said yes. Mattia, it's shorting an uptrend. Look at the lines. It's an up channel, uptrend, up consolidation. Everything is up.
And another point that seems a little odd to say is it's a little bit more chaotic. In other words, that top line, to me, if you move that to the appropriate top, it's not a channel anymore. It's like half chaos or.
Sure. But if you go, everybody, you are in a group. If you go to the why, Mattia, it's not your fault. Now I'm going to call in the office Mario, Melissa, and Alexander. I'm going to say, guys, why didn't you tell Mattia to check the daily chart before entering on the 1 hour?
Because I don't trade the 1 hour, so I'm kind of trying to be quiet.
And Mattia is telling me, oh, I have those good, great friends. You know, Alexander is my friend, and Mario is my friend, and Melissa is my friend. You guys are not his friend. You don't, you know. And Mattia is showing now the daily chart. What is the daily chart telling you guys?
Well,
What is the daily chart?
I can see higher highs, higher lows.
So, long story short, Mattia, you are in a habit of, so direction may be right, but you are going to lose always because of bad timing. Makes sense, everybody?
So what you're actually saying is it's not at the end of a retrace.
There is nothing, Mattia identified already. Mattia said by himself, said, oh, I'm speculating, you know. There is nothing on the chart that is telling me that the market is going to go down. Fair enough, it's that simple. You don't need to
struggling with, like,
come again?
if you speculate, you get very high risk reward trades, but you speculate. But if you don't speculate and you wait for confirmation, you get really bad trades in terms of risk reward ratio. And when you get the confirmation, you get a retracement usually, and this is what I'm battling. And I'm lost.
Everybody, it's trade what you see. Make sense? If the market goes down, that applies to all of you. If the market goes down and you win, this was luck. I knew it. How do you know? Don't tell me you knew it. I'm going to give $1 million, sign a contract that you're personally liable for my money, and then trade the $1 million. I knew it. You didn't know shit. You're speculating. Fair enough? I'm not arrogant. I'm looking at the candles. It's up. Make sense? It's wrong timing. Maybe not direction. We don't have a floor yet, but it's wrong timing. You cannot trade like this, everybody. Make sense? Euro JP, give me a second. Euro JPY, it's the same. So we need to correct, everybody, not just Mattia, we need to correct timing. Okay? You have an institutional tool. It's called the pre-trade checklist. Before I enter in a market, I need to see or a crown on the smaller time frame, or I need to see bearish candlestick formation on a higher time frame, or some indicators that you need to test on the higher time frame, and ideally would be both of them. Make sense, everybody? If you guys would have a simple pre-trade checklist, you know, okay, I'm going to short NZJF, okay, do I have a bearish closed candle? No, then I'm staying out. Make sense? Everybody talk to me, not just Mattia. Okay? We all do make mistakes. Don't be harsh, but do not repeat those mistakes. Don't speculate on timing. Make sense, everybody? If you don't listen, I cannot help you. Mario has, yes, Mario.
Mika, please, can you repeat the condition that you must have on printed checklist, please?
So the what, it's on you. You know what trend lines, candlestick formation, support.
Okay.
That's on you. But you must have a confirmation from the higher time frame.
It's okay.
Make sense? Everybody look at Canada JPY on the 4-hour chart, or look at USD. Mattia, open Canada JPY or USD JPY 4-hour chart. Just an example.
USD JPY?
Yes, just an example. 4-hour chart. Do you see what's happening? Okay, let's make a test with you guys. Tell me how to make money right now. All of you, the 4 of you, how to make money on USD JPY.
So, which
Matthias, stay on the 4-hour chart, please. Or everybody simultaneously, you can open your charts. Tell me how to make money right now. I'm not asking you that, I'm not telling you that I'm going to enter right now. Tell me how to make money today, tomorrow, right now. Give me some instructions.
Well,
you mean
personally,
Mario first?
Yeah.
Personally, I opened the USD JPY 4-hour chart. We are in a big consolidation, but the last candle, the candle of now, it's very short candle. So if I would make money today, I would short this candle at this breakout till the bottom of the consolidation.
Close to Mario. Anybody agrees with Mario?
Yes.
Matthias says yes. Melissa?
on the 4-hour chart,
4-hour chart.
on the, okay, I don't trade retracements. So on the 4-hour chart, there is a up, the
Melissa,
my Fibonacci's are
Melissa,
up.
tell me how to make money, not how you trade. Tell me how to make money right now.
I would make a trade on the daily.
No, we
And
are
I
on
would-
4-hour chart, not the daily. How would you make
I
money?
would not. Okay. I would not make a trade on the 4-hour chart. I know
Okay.
that you would, but I would not.
No, I would not.
Only because I don't take retracement trades.
Okay, everybody. So Marin, Mattia, you are not right or wrong, okay? But like Alexander said, this is the habit that most of us that are not trained enough, not wrong with you, nothing wrong with you. You know, you are taking chances because there is something falling down and you take, oh, it's going down. But if you go on the daily now, Mattia, you know, how is the daily candle?
Bullish.
Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. No, it's bearish. Zoom in, make it bigger. The
Active or closed?
The most recent candle, the 4-hour chart that you are shorting is bearish. Agreed, everybody, right now? The problem is that tonight it can close bullish. So if you enter right now on the 4-hour chart, you are entering prematurely. Bad timing. Especially because, as Matthias said, the candle before it's bullish. Make sense? So if you enter right now on the daily, you are speculating on the direction. If you enter on the 4-hour chart, you are speculating on the direction, but there is a 4-hour candle. One candle means nothing. The higher time frame controls price action on the smaller time frame. Make sense? And if you go back, Mattia, to the... Come again?
And what if the daily candle is like that? If it's closes like that?
If it closes, it gives you the indication that, okay, we are ready to fall. It's a confirmation. The daily is going to confirm what the bears are going to do. Make sense?
So I could place a stop order on the 4-hour chart as I did before. If the daily
Yes.
let's suppose that the daily candles closes like it is now. So if I go on the 4-hour chart, could I place a stop order like I did before?
This is strategy. You can do whatever you want, everybody. Sure.
No, is it a confirmation? This is the question I am.
The daily closed candle, yes, it's a confirmation on what is going to happen on the 4-hour chart.
Thank you.
Okay. If you short the 4-hour chart after the close of the daily and lose, it's okay. But if you enter now and you lose, I'm going to, why did you enter now on the 4-hour chart? Because it's moving down. And said, so what? Today it's raining, so it's going to rain tomorrow too? Or today it's sunshine, is going to be tomorrow sunshine too? Make sense, everybody? The candle that you're looking at has no relevance at all. It's just one candle. You must learn this stuff to understand. Understand this. This is technical stuff. It's logic. Make sense, everybody? So, Mattia, go back to the previous ANSD CHF and go on the daily chart. Do you see, everybody, the tails, the wicks on the candles? Do you see how many times the smaller time frame tried to go down and went back up, and tried to go down and went back up, and tried to go? Do you see how many times, sorry, my English, the market fucked you because you are impatient and you don't understand probabilities, or you are revenge trading, or whatever might be the case?
Yes.
If I instruct Rebecca, don't enter. Rebecca is 9. If I instruct Rebecca, you cannot enter. Daddy says don't enter until the daily gives a signal. Rebecca wouldn't have a loser. She can understand candles. She's 9. Is Rebecca a trader? No. How come she has better results than Mattia? Mattia, just a name. Could be anybody. This is me 20 years ago too. It's not personal. Make sense, everybody?
I want to say something personal.
Okay. Melissa's angry, so I'm
No,
scared.
I'm not angry at the moment.
Scared again.
Mattia, I am concerned. I'm concerned about this one thing, that you're probably working your ass off. Excuse the expression. You're probably working your ass off.
Boss, all of us are working our ass off. Mario,
I'm more worried about at the moment, I'm more worried about Mattia's ass than everybody else's.
Yeah, it's beautiful. You know, it's more.
But that mistake right there, if you are making several mistakes or more mistakes than you think you should be making that are like this, that's because you're programmed to fail.
Exactly. It's a habit.
Nope.
No.
It's psychology. This is where the psychology is. This is where the psychology is showing that you need psychology.
Tell us more, boss. Because me and Mario and Azar, what is he talking about? How can this be psychology? This is not following rules or not understanding concepts.
No, this is true. No. It is true that following rules and discipline really helps. But when you are an engineer and you spent 5 years working your ass off every extra minute to get this straight, these are not standard mistakes that Mattia would make. These mistakes are the kind of mistakes that comes from the psychology that prevents you from the success that you're waiting for.
I agree with everybody.
That you deserved a long time ago.
Would you say, Melissa, that he is revenge trading? This looks like revenge trading to me.
I don't have the experience to say that.
Everybody, do you know what is revenge trading? It's psychology, by the way. Do you know
I think it's more FOMO, fear of missing out.
FOMO goes into revenge trading, sure. Revenge trading, everybody, is I know I'm going to make money. I'm going to make money. I'm going to break the world. I'm going to make the money. And, you know, this is revenge trading. You're doing something out of impulse. But behind it's what Melissa is saying. It's psychology. Make sense? Okay. Melissa, do you want to add anything else? To Mattia? Mario, Alexander? Okay. So we all make mistake, not a big deal. Don't cry, oh, boo-hoo, you know, whatever. So let's try to... Okay, I'm in a habit of doing this. Okay, now I need to get out of the habit. How can I get out of the habit? Who knows? Let's share some ideas. The easy way is to...
Emotional development.
That's one even better. It's easier. Ask for
Help.
Ask for help. The easiest way to break habits, everybody, is Mattia is going to call Mario, example, or Alexander, you're in the same time zone. And, you know, Mattia is going to say, okay, before I enter in a trade, I'm going to send Mario, Alexander, my pre-trade checklist, or I'm going to say, I need an okay for you, Mario and Alexander, for me to break the habit. This is the easy way. You don't need to brain power. You don't need to stress. The other guy is going to say, yes, short or not. Make sense, everybody? This would be an institution. Somebody who is skilled, like Mattia, really is skilled, but it's in a bad habit. Habit, it's unconscious. We don't think. Make sense? Nothing wrong with the guy. So he would sit by another pit bull or a senior manager, and they would trade together. And Mattia would say, in the making of the trade, it's literally like this in an institution. Before Mattia would enter the trade, the pit bull, the senior manager would say, okay, wait, what are you trying to do? And Mattia would say, well, I'm going to short this and this on the 1 hour. And the senior manager would say, what about the daily? And Mattia is going to say, well, yeah, you're right, maybe not. This simple 15 seconds makes all the difference in the institution. Make sense, everybody?
What he's forgetting to tell you is that he would also send him to the psychologist if he...
Yeah, that's true. Now, how do we're going to start next week.
And the problem is that we don't have a psychologist. And I think Boss is doing the best he can with what education he's got. He's not a psychologist.
I love psychology.
And I have actually tried to see psychologists over my issues when, you know, to try to continue on that particular walk, by the way.
Now, everybody listen up. Oh, thank you, Melissa. But Mattia, Melissa is also true. I agree with Melissa. For Mattia, Melissa, for all of you guys, these kind of mistakes are not acceptable anymore. Make sense?
So the mistake is...
Yes.
The mistake is to enter without confirmation, or...
Yes. The mistake is entering without checking the hard time frame confirmation. This is a mistake.
The pre-trade checklist.
Whatever, you know, it's different vocabulary, sure. Okay. Those mistakes, everybody, are not acceptable for you. Not even Alexander and Mario.
And sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. You know, I need more time to really understand what we're talking.
We're talking
the timing specifically, it's the wrong.
Yes, correct.
Like checking higher time frame for timing. This is the main technical issue in this trade.
But you put a counter trend line on the daily. Okay. See, everybody, how do you know that the market is going to hit the take profit? The market can go down to the trend line reverse and it's going to stop you out. Make sense? There is nothing that is telling you that this market is going to down to the profit level. And if you're not managing trades, you're toasted. Make sense? This applies to this specific pair on the 1 hour. Okay? If you would trade, now it gets difficult, right? It gets complex. If you would trade a retracement on 1 hour, on the uptrend on 1 hour, this is a different story. but shorting the 1 hour, expecting the market to fall to the take profit level that is there, this is pure speculation. Because there is, again, why? There is nothing on the chart that's telling you this market is going to fall, especially to the take profit level. It must crown to go to the take profit level, and it must break the uptrend line. Yes? All of you study this chart, study this behavior. It's not that difficult. Just check the higher time frame. Make sense? And Mattia also, you need to, this is in class, you know, me and Mattia in class, but Mattia also is thinking in the wrong way. Make sense, everybody?
Yeah.
So
Looks like, but I can't figure out why.
No, I'm going to tell now. It's not personal. So
Yeah.
me, Mattia, it's not your fault, don't worry. Me, Mattia, I'm going to read the book, example, and in the book of Brett Steinberg or Mike Bellafiore says that, oh, you can make only big money if you speculate. If you wait for confirmations, then you're going to risk more than, and so yada, yada, yada. Now. And this is, so I read some textbook and now I have a belief. Me, Mattia, I have a belief now that I must speculate. If I'm going to wait for the bearish candle to appear, is going to eat most of my profits, and you know, make sense, everybody? So I must unlearn this belief. And until I believe that I must speculate, that I must pick and choose all the drama, I'm not going anywhere. Make sense, everybody? That's why asking for help, it's the easiest way, because you are waiting for somebody else to give you the okay. Mattia changing belief, this is going to take time because we need to talk about, he must explain, we must see the logic, you know, check the market. Is this true? Is this not true? Make sense? You're not going to change the belief just because I tell you to change the belief. Fair enough? Mario, any trades this week? Thank you, Mattia.
So the only trade, I have some trades that I want to go in, as I told before. The only trade that I am in, it's Euro CHF.
Okay, how it is going so far?
At the moment, I am losing.
Losing, okay. What's the plan? Share your screen.
Okay.
What's the plan on the profit side? What's the plan on the losing side? When I say what's the plan, I'm asking you, do you have any trade management, hedging, you know? Share your screen, Mario. Condividi lo schermo.
Can you see? So this is the trade that I made, the trader mistake yesterday. I talked about, because I went long on the daily without checking the higher time frame, that is the weekly. I can take this one so it's more clear. And the weekly, it's playing consolidation long to short. As you can see,
everybody.
As you can see, it's playing a consolidation long to short, but on the daily, I entered at the breakout of this candle, this one.
Everybody who is smart enough to explain to Mario and me why trading on the daily chart is difficult psychologically.
Because we have to wait all day for confirmation.
All day or all week?
All week.
Oh, week.
Applause to you guys. You must study this to understand. I am Mario, I'm trading on the daily chart, and there is a doji candle, not bearish, it's the doji indecision candle. And this moron with the bat is telling me, you need to wait for the weekly candle to close. And it goes Monday bullish, Tuesday bullish, Wednesday bullish. Thursday, guess what you're going to do? Come on.
Ready?
Enter.
You're going to enter what, bullish or bearish?
Bullish.
bullish. And as soon as you enter, what happens?
Reverse.
Reverse. And then you come to me, what I'm going to tell you.
Buy.
Why did you enter? So this, it's a concept, makes sense? It goes the same. Guys, I have to work. Okay, see, thank you, Alexander. It's a concept that works exactly the same on the 4-hour chart and the daily and the 15-minute and the 1 hour or the 30-minute and the 4 hour. Exactly the same logic behind. The difference, because you are not skilled emotionally to understand that you must wait for the confirmation from the higher time frame. It's skill. Make sense? It's not easy, but I'm responsible. I'm the business owner of my account. And if I choose to trade the daily chart, I must wait for the whole 5 days. And you must suffer. Bullish candle, bullish candle, bullish candle. Don't enter, bullish candle. And now it's Friday. I've entered Fridays. We're all the same. I was waiting Monday, bullish candle, Tuesday, bullish candle, Thursday, bullish candle, Thursday, bullish, Friday morning, Mario, I've entered, it's fucking Friday, it's going to go up. What could happen? It's Friday. Do you know what happens on Friday?
Reverse.
Non-farm payroll or something.
A bearish engulfing candle date all the previous 4 days. And I was looking at myself, freaking moron. I did this again, you know.
Well, on my trade, there is another error.
Wait. Now you're going to laugh at me. You're going to have fun. Guess what has to do this with me not eating chocolate the whole day, no sweets, but at 11 p.m. my resistance is going to be like, my willpower is like down, and I'm going to eat the chocolate. Guess what has this to do with this trade? My personal life, how do I act? And me, Monday, not a problem. Tuesday, not a problem. Thursday, not a problem. Thursday, not a problem. Friday morning, entering, and then the market. Guess what has one thing to do with other?
Everything.
Plus tomorrow. If you can study this about yourself and understand, you are one step further to make big money. This has nothing to do with analysis anymore. It's really like this. Some people say, oh, you are crazy. Maybe I'm crazy, but you are not going anywhere. This doesn't work like this. Okay, I respect your opinion, but you're not going anywhere. It's proven fact. Make sense, everybody? You must study this stuff. Study, like, try to really understand and try to look at yourself like how you are suffering, because you need to wait and wait and wait, and the market gives up and up, and the yen, you know. So long story short, before I go to Mario trade again, and then Melissa, before we finish for today, you know, this is why. Remember in May, everybody who remembers Mario, you're going to see many times all of you guys are in some trades that I'm not in. It was euro dollar the last time. And when you guys get out, guess what I do? I got in. So you are trading exactly against me. Make sense? Because I have the patience. I'm not special at all. Because I have the patience, the emotional stamina, the training. This is the skill. You know, it was not easy for me in the beginning either. But when you see unnecessary loser, unnecessary loser, unnecessary loser, like Mattia is saying, you know, I did this again, I did this again. Oh shit, I did this again, and I see, you know, this mistake not acceptable anymore, and not acceptable anymore, and not. So one day you're going to wake up and say, you know, it's really like this. I mean, it becomes like absurd for me talking about myself. Make sense, everybody? Trading, it's easy once you understand that it's a mental game. Because the technicals are easy. Just check the daily chart. What is this difficult to check the daily chart? No. But we are not doing it, do we? This is going to be the ongoing story in the last course, the how to make big money. We're talking about risk, A+ trades, and you're going to hear me, but we're not doing this, do we? You should do this and this and that. Yes, yes, boss, but we're not doing it, do we? Why I'm not doing it? Because you're in a habit. Don't judge yourself. You're nothing special. You can learn this, but you must unlearn some stuff and you must change habit. It's that simple. Not easy, but it is simple. Okay? Mario, do you have any trades, any losers? Any losing trades from before?
Oh, it's the same, but I made the second error mistake on this trade. And because once I understood that I made the trader's mistake, I should have closed the trade, but I am still in.
Any ideas? Any ideas to Mario how to help him, Mattia and Melissa? He said I should have closed the trade.
Close it now. Well, which if you're on a live account would be difficult, but if you're not on a live account, close it. If you believe you made a mistake, if you believe you made a mistake and you went outside of your strategy,
close immediately. If otherwise, if there is other purpose of trade, you need to.
Mario, show chart again, Mario. Condivido lo schermo.
I show this one. It's more
Not
easy.
the other one.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are buying Euro CHF, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Now everybody listen up because this applies to all of you. Mario is talking about making a mistake, yes? The office told Mario, make some money on Euro CHF. I don't know how, I don't know what. If Mario closes the trade and then the market goes up and up and up, I'm going to call Mario in the office and say, ma che cazzo hai fatto? This is a conversation in office. What the fuck did you do? What is Mario going to tell me?
I made the trader's mistake.
The mistake was not your trader's mistake. It's not what the office is seeing as mistake. Everybody, listen up.
yeah.
Are you focused, everybody?
Making money, the side of making money.
I'm going to bullshit Mario. Why didn't you stay in and double down? First warning. Make sense? Your mistake from your strategy, whatever your thinking, logic might be from the course, has nothing to do with the office telling you, make some goddamn money on Euro CHF. Make sense? So when Mario comes along, said, Mario, why did you close? 800 loss? Why did you do this? What's the answer? Help Mario out, Melissa and Mattia.
I don't know.
Exactly. There is no answer.
Yeah.
So pay attention when you do this, okay, everybody? When you are trading by yourself, for yourself, even in an office, when you have your trade from your strategy, what Melissa and Mattia said, it's correct. Close the trade, don't even think about journal. But when you are doing something that the office instructed you, think twice. Make sense? Because it's happened a lot that some people are going to make a lot of money and you're going to, what's wrong with me? Well, you are mixing apples with bananas. Make sense? Some people are going against what the office is telling. I'm telling everybody, Heraldo, it's one. Make sense? Oh, the I don't remember what, but he said because of the fundamentals, this and this and this is going to happen. And I said, okay, I hear you, but still, you must do what I'm telling you to do. Make sense, everybody? Your strategy has nothing to do with what the office is telling you to do. You must make some money of those pairs. Make sense? When Heraldo comes along and says, my fundamental analysis and JP Morgan Chase confirmed me that Euro is going to go down and it's weak. Well, you're working for me, you son of a bitch. You're working for me, you're my employee, not JP Morgan Chase employee. Make sense? Now, if Heraldo is right, no big deal. But if Geraldo is wrong, first warning. Make sense, everybody? So pay attention, because your success in this office is personal. Share ideas, ask questions, but it's personal. Make sense? If Mario closed, there is no right or wrong anyway, but because we're trying to understand that I'm responsible for my success. If Mario decides to listen to Melissa and Mattia and journal down whatever, this is then Mario's choice in Mario's life. But when Mario is my employee, oh, come here. What did you do? Che cazzo hai fatto?
Mario, I'm in the same trade, by the way.
Come again?
I wanted to tell Mario I'm in the same trade.
Honestly, I didn't close it because of this. I
Okay,
didn't close because of this. Because he told make money
Yes.
with Euro CHF.
Yes. And I'm in 5%.
If it was my trade, I would close the trade because I understood. I made the mistake.
That's all right. In class, this is super cool. I'm going to applaud you. It's perfect, super cool. But you're not in a class anymore. Make sense, everybody? That's why Melissa and Mattia have a lot of experience in Pitbull. Pitbull, it's virtual office, just like personal, and this is what is tearing us apart. Like Mattia is saying, you are tearing my soul apart. Like, you know, everything that I did as Mattia, it was wrong. And I keep, and Melissa is the same. We are trying to make money. Money. How are we going to make money? Oh yeah, but the strategy, I don't care about strategy, how to make money. Make sense? Stop loss, take profit. Why did you let this profit become a loser? Because my strategy, but you want to make money, don't you? Make sense? Mario, it takes some time to understand this stuff. And Mattia and Melissa, please help Mario out also with the understanding and everything, okay?
So,
Before
but I have a question. I have
Yes,
a question for you.
Sure.
Let's suppose we work for you, the big boss. The big boss
Yes.
say, I want you to make money with Euro CHF this week. I don't care about confirmation. So in an institutional trade firm, I didn't do any mistake.
Great question.
Yeah.
No, it's really, so yes, you're correct, but this doesn't mean that you can do some stupid shit.
This is obvious. But if the manager tells me this week you have to make money with Euro CHF,
and I don't care how.
And I don't care how.
Correct. That's the instruction. I told you this, everybody. Yes, correct. Make sense?
After, if I lose, is his problem. It's not my problem.
If you lose, that's on the office. We are responsible.
Okay.
But what you don't get, everybody, is that there is a reason why the office picked Euro CHF and not NZD CHF. There is some knowledge behind this. There is some research behind this. Make sense? Why the office picked this specific pair? This is the skill you're trying to get. This is your best trade of the week. We're all speculating, me too. I'm not different than you guys. Make sense?
Micha, I have to go because I have to go to work. I have just another question, please, if I can.
Sure.
Concerning the trades, for example, as Euro JPY and CHF JPY that we talked before. If I go short, when I have the signal to go short, and it's a trade with the long time trade. I saw that Euros JPY, it's a swap negative on short positions.
Yes. What to do?
What to do?
You're asking what to do?
Yes.
Ask, partner up with Mattia and ask Mattia.
Mattia, what to do?
I'm telling about Mattia because you're in the same time zone. You must manage the trade management. You must or cancel, replace, or go with systems. But
go in, go out, go in, go out.
but because you have a job, you need to partner up with somebody. Guys, listen to me. Really, literally, people are partnering up today. Okay? That you don't know. Make sense? So partner up. Help each other for real. Like, okay, stop. Let's stop bullshitting us and the game it's next year, but come talk to each other. Okay, next year let's make some money next year. Okay, let's make 20% next year. Would this be okay for you? Yes, it's okay. So let's help each other, but long-term partnership, not 1 week. Oh, he didn't answer. The drama. Make sense, everybody? You cannot make it by yourself if you don't have time. Unless, fair enough, unless you're on the daily chart. Daily chart, it's 1 per day. You can have the job, not big deal. Then you don't need to partner up necessarily and so on. But 1 hour chart, 2 hour chart, 4 hour chart, you must partner up. You're not going to make it by yourself.
You know that I do daily chart.
I know. But Mattia doesn't.
And other people are going to see the video.
Oh yeah, also this one.
Both.
Also true. Okay,
I have
thank
to
you very much.
Ciao. Thank you, everybody.
Enjoy.
Thank you, Mario. Okay, just to finish, Melissa, do you have any trades that you can share this week?
I'll just share what he shared and just show my
Everybody, the yen it's moving, so hopefully let's see how smart are the two of you. Listen up. It's a tricky question. If the yen closes on all the pairs, if the yen closes huge bearish candles, and the yen also crowns on the index, is this a high probability trade and risk 10%, 20%, yes or not?
Yes, big.
Mattia?
Yes, big probability.
Melissa?
great probability.
Wrong, both of you. Non-farm payroll, it's coming on Friday. Non-farm.
That's only 1 pair. Oh, it's going to affect Jappy.
Non-farm payroll is going to affect the yen. It always does. See how easy it is for you to work hard. 6 months. You work hard diligently. That's happened to me. You work hard 6 months, risking 0.5%, building the account, and you're up 5%, 10%, and you're sweating the t-shirt, and you don't have the weekends. Everybody's having fun on weekend. You are working like a trader professional. You're building your account, and there is the opportunity of the lifetime to get the Lambo, to get rich. And there is a huge bearish candle, enormous, and you go in 20% risk, and you forget about non-farm payroll, and you lose 6 months of your work in 1 day. This happened to me. That's what I'm telling you. See how smart you are?
Yeah.
It's called attention to the detail. This business, like everybody else, it has priorities. Top priority, non-farm payroll. Top priority to look at. So me like you guys, I'm going to enter the JP pairs, but not. I'm going to enter 0.5% risk, 1% risk, whatever, but not 20. Make sense? And if with non-perfect during the news event, if it goes down, I'm going to double down. And if it goes against me, well, it's going to be for the next week. It's going to be Monday. How to enter, re-enter, and this kind of stuff. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Please help me out. Partner up. It's a lot of information to have just in your head. Make sense, everybody? This is not that difficult. Okay? But you are in Matthias' place, everybody. We're going to watch the recording, and you have, I need to solve my strategy, and I need to solve my psychology, and I have an account, and now it's non-farm payroll, and now it's the yen. It's a lot of things for your brain. Make sense?
Overload.
Partner up. When I say partner up, does this make sense, or just like partner up, partner up? What is he talking about, partner up?
Well, doesn't mean nothing, like, because we don't know what you mean. Well, not what you mean. It's like you can partner up on 10 different things.
Exactly, close to Mattia. This is what I'm getting at. Partner up in trading, help each other with making some money, taking care of trades, not doing stupid bullshit mistakes. Make sense? Mario is no different than Mattia. Mattia made a mistake. Good. Mario made a mistake too. If Mario would care to call Mattia, Mattia would say, no, you're entering prematurely on your CHF. Make sense? We're all the same.
Yeah. But sometimes I'm questioning, we all have technical knowledge, but always in these classes feels like, example, when you say, oh, we enter prematurely, we will like, are we even skilled enough to check on each other? Like before the Mario asked us if he should close a trade because it was a mistake, but we give him wrong instructions. And when are we skilled to partner up even? So somebody will say me, oh, you are stupid. You enter here, you see the daily candle is up and whatever reason.
Sure.
But he have his own perspective. I have my own perspective. So somebody can damage me and I can damage somebody else with my perspective or belief.
I agree with you, Mattia, but if both of you can check your charts, like, oh, we are seeing the same thing, then perspective is not an issue anymore. Make sense? If he has a different data provider, you are seeing a bullish candle, he's seeing a bearish candle, then he can damage you. But both of you are seeing bullish candles, you are seeing the same chart that he cannot damage. He cannot damage you. Make sense?
Well, the advantage of partnerships is that you learn the weakness of the partner.
Technical analysis, it's factual. It's not subjective. A counter trend number, it's a counter trend number. It cannot be subjective. We have rules, black and white, not subject to interpretation. Is Mario skilled enough to identify a bearish candle? I believe it is. Is Mario skilled enough to identify counter trend number? I believe it is. You know, if you believe Mario is not enough skilled to identify counter trend number, find somebody else. Make sense, Mattia?
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about simple, basic stuff here, not hedging or risk management models, you know? Any other questions? Melissa, are you in any negative trades?
Yeah, but they were started before the class, so I'm in.
All good. Just to finish with you. Wow,
Okay.
yen falling down. Wow, USD/JPY. Wow. I'm teasing you. Huh? I'm teasing you. Wow.
I have a sneaky feeling I missed some instruction.
What?
Did you want me to show you something? You asked if I was in negative trades.
Show us a negative trade. Let's Mattia talk to you like, okay, can we help? We identified that Mattia is just a name. I was the same. It's not personal. We identified that Mattia is in a habit of entering prematurely, okay?
Gotcha.
It's a trade mistake. I had it too. It's not personal. It's not a problem.
So actually, I've been in the Euro Chef since 8/18 before the class started.
All right. Give me a second. Let's talk another one. Let's talk about NZD/USD short. If you can go on TradingView, Melissa, and share this trade with Mattia. Bom dia, Henrique, tudo bom?
Tudo bem, pouquinho atrasado só.
Nós estamos 8 minutos depois. Estamos quase no final.
Sem problema.
Alguém já foi para Share your screen. Okay, put a vertical line. Where did you enter?
If this is sitting here, I entered at the beginning of this here.
Well, you're in la loss, so you should be profitable, you know.
It's more break even.
Okay.
Well, okay, hold on. There are multiple trades in here, so I don't have the second trade in here.
Okay.
This I'm up 200. Let's see. I wonder if I can share two at the same time. Can you share two at the same time?
Yes,
Oh,
you need, when you're sharing, you need to choose the screen.
Okay. So in this NZD USD up here, I have some in profit. So these were add-ons.
you've entered 22 of August. Put a vertical line on 22 of August, if you will be so kind. 22 of August.
How do I switch this thing? I guess
I don't know.
hold on. I apologize.
All good.
When you
Okay.
share, you chose the full screen, not
22 of,
just Windows.
22 of August.
Oh, I see.
22 of August. Give me a second.
That's the second entry.
All right. Okay. What was the daily chart that you were entering?
Yes.
Okay. So if you go on, just an example. Come again?
I said yes, but I need to double check. Yes, it's a daily.
Okay. So if you go on the weekly, let's see what happened on the weekly on the 22nd of August. It was the green one, right?
The green one, is this the end of the week or the beginning of the week? The date.
No, you didn't see the green one. This is that was foreign, but you see the red one before, right? Everybody, can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what we're talking about with Mario and Mattia and everybody else. So this candle tells you, oh, and it's not the first one. You have multiple candles before. It's going down, it's going up. It's going down, it closes up. And it's going down. This is a pattern, makes sense?
Yes.
Okay, so before you're doing multiple entries, you know, check the higher time frame. What was the previous candle? It's going to help you.
Okay. So what do you see from weekly chart at the time of the entry?
Okay, Melissa, hide the most recent candle.
We can see the weeks, yes, but the market is moving down.
It's a great question. One more, Melissa, one more. One
Out
more.
or in?
No, more with the green. Show the green one. Okay, no. Okay. Delete the vertical line.
It's not going to let me.
Okay. Try to delete the vertical line.
Okay.
Zoom in, make it bigger, the candle, make it bigger. All right. Do you see those two candles, everybody?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if you are on the 1 hour chart, 2 hour chart, 4 hour chart, and the daily maybe, you know, and you are shorting the market, what is going to happen most likely next week?
It's going to go down.
Then you don't know candles. Is this a bullish pattern that you're looking at, or this a bearish pattern that you're looking at?
Bearish. Other than, I mean, don't get me wrong. I see the tail on the red candle.
No, this is bullish pressure. So if the next week, what is going to happen most likely? The market is going to go down, and then it's going to go back up, right? Or it's going to go up instead. Do you see bullish pressure? You don't know candles if you don't understand this. The first candle was bears, it was red. And then the market went down and went back up, bullish pressure. The second candle, it went from red to green. This is an indication that the bulls are winning.
But it's not close yet. The
We're
green
talking-
candle at the moment, it's not closed.
Yeah,
So-
fair enough. I'm talking about, like, if you sell this week right now on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart, you're going to get crushed. This market is going to go up. We're in a downtrend. Yes, we are. But on the 1 hour, 2 or 4 hour is going to retrace up. Make sense, everybody?
But we like when the market goes against us.
Yeah, yes, but she entered.
Not on the hourly.
Yes, but she entered prematurely.
Yeah.
Make sense, everybody? You would not enter daily candles short if you check the hard time frame.
Okay.
You need to close. You need to wait for a weekly bearish candle to close.
Okay. Can another maybe question?
Sure.
So from from start of July, which weekly candle is, we can say that it's, which bearish candle we can say that it's confirmation for us to go short on the daily?
The crown. The crown is the number one. So you need to see the change in the short-term trend. Yes, everybody. And then you trade the right tip of the crown as per confirmation. Make sense?
Is this not the crown right where this line is?
Crown on the weekly?
Yeah. Are you talking about the crown on the weekly, or are you talking about a crown on the daily?
Crown the weekly.
Okay, well, a crown right here.
Unless you have a crown on the weekly, why are you shorting? I'm going to punch you in the face, all of you. If you don't have a crown on the weekly, why are you shorting an uptrend on the daily? Does this make sense? One more time. If there is an uptrend on the weekly and the higher time frame controls price action, why are you shorting the downtrend on the daily? Your downtrend on the daily, it's a retracement on the weekly uptrend. Yes? Okay, give me a second. That's on me. Don't worry, everybody. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. That's on me. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Trading and give me a second. Share screen, share screen, share screen, share screen, share screen, share screen, share screen. What was it, Melissa? One more time.
What was New Zealand USD?
NZD, USD, NZD on the weekly, right? All right, NZD,
Yes, sir.
USD. Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. So we're talking about timing, right? And how the higher time frame. Okay, now. Okay, let's go step by step. Okay, is now the right time to short, Mattia?
You mean the candles we see?
It's no, whatever methodology you are trying to short the daily, right? Whatever Fibonacci, count, whatever. Is now the right time to short the daily?
No.
No, why not? Because the hard time frame, well, we're talking, you can, when you see an uptrend like this on the weekly, then sure, you can short a retracement on the daily, yes? But we're talking about, okay, I'm shorting, trying to short like this. I'm trying to short a downtrend. right? But this is not downtrend. Agreed, everybody? So for me to have a higher probability, I need to see what on the weekly? I need to see
Change in a trend.
exactly. So I need to. So now I'm seeing an uptrend, timing-wise. For me to have a higher probability on the daily, I need to see a change in the short-term trend on the weekly. Yes, everybody?
Yeah.
And the first change is going to appear with what we called crown. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so I need to chart. This is what you don't do, by the way. Low to high, high to low, not a high, low to high, right?
Yes.
Chart with me. And moving forward, forward, forward. Whoops. Give me a second. So, do you see this candle?
Yeah.
Okay, so answering Mattia question, what candle is for me to short? Not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Now the market crowned. Yes, everybody?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So how does the crown work? Is now the time to short the daily?
Oh, it's going to retrace.
Exactly. So I'm going to put a counter trend line breaking here, and I'm going to enter with the daily when the market does what on the weekly? Should I short now the daily?
No.
No.
Why not? Because
we're
it's breaking the counter
based-
trend line, right? Can you see how the market is playing with you, everybody?
Yeah.
You know?
It bothers me, like, then, okay, we will wait for counter trend line break. We make huge candle weekly down example.
I know
That
what bothers you.
closed, that we closed, and then we will say, okay, market made new extension, and now the market will retrace, so we need to provide retracement on the weekly again.
Exactly. But you also make mistakes in between, everybody, and that's on you. You don't pay attention. Some of you would say, oh, this is the crown.
No, it's not the
Can you see it, everybody? That's on you. This is for course 101. You see a crown, which is not.
Why is that not a crown?
It's not a high.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
not a high.
You want to get angry.
Yeah. Don't stop.
Everything. Those are Forex course 101 concepts. You cannot throw crowns just because you see a high and a low. You cannot throw trend lines because you see some tails. You must find the start of the trend. You must start the start of the crown. Make sense, everybody? Why is this not a crown? Because you didn't chart in the correct way.
So do I need to
Yes.
have a downward break of the trend line, or do I need to have a close below the trend line?
Mattia, do you remember our class on market wave and short-term trends?
There was a lot of them.
Explain to Melissa that the only correct crown is the crown on relevant highs and lows.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's not the correct crown.
Well, I get that because my crown is the way you did the original crown. So I do have it charted now that you've gotten off of my chart. But so we're retracing on the retrace, coming back down.
Everybody, how do you know, everybody, that this is this a crown? I don't know. What do I need to do to understand is this a crown? Because if you say this is a crown, then you are telling me, Mattia, that every high and low it's an uptrend, and every high and low it's a downtrend. You have zero chance to making money in here. Make sense? Is this a crown? Yes. You don't understand price action.
Well, the first high is not a high.
Makes sense? Well, but even if it was a high, thank you, Marisa, for pointing out, even if it was a high, I need to go at the start of the pattern and I say, okay, how does the trend works? Low to high, right? And the trend is a sequence. So I need to find, after the high, I need to see what? I need to see a higher low. And after a higher low, what do I need to see? I need to see a
higher
high. So I can understand that this high is not relevant, and this high is not relevant, and this low is not relevant. This is the only correct way that I'm going to chart the uptrend. Makes sense? Not all highs and lows are relevant. So if we can understand this, we can also understand that, is this a crown? I don't know. I need to go at the start of the pattern that I'm charting, which is, this is the lower low, yes? Agreed, everybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I need to go low to high. Is this high? Yes. Low to high, high to low to high, up in here, right, everybody?
Yes.
And this is the reason why what I just charted, it's sure it's not a high even, but this is the reason why somebody is going to chart like this, is going to make a mistake, is not paying attention to the detail, and he's going to enter here, and maybe he's going to win, whatever, but this is not a crown. Or is going to short in here, counter, he's going to wait in here, he's going to short in here, right? And the market went up. Make sense, everybody?
Makes sense.
So in the area that you're at right now, what do I have to wait for a signal? Do I need to wait for a break in the trend line going down, or do I need to wait for a closed candle at the trend line?
This is then strategy, and says you need to wait for a closed body candle on the other side of the trend line. Okay. Now, if you have a closed body candle like this on the other side of the trend line, and or if you have a closed body candle like this on the other side of the trend line, are those two the same?
No.
What's the difference?
The right made new extension, made lower low.
Okay, so if you enter here, what is going to happen most likely?
Go down.
It's going to go up because you have bullish pressure. You have, give me a second. Come on, trading view. Because you don't pay attention to the detail, everybody. You have bullish pressure, and you have bullish pressure, and you have bullish pressure, and this candle continues in the same line, and this is going to translate to consolidation on the daily. Come on, trading view.
We don't have answers for all Micha's tricks.
I didn't even use candles till a couple of weeks ago. In this way.
Can you
I
see everybody?
feel like I got to start over again.
Can you see everybody? If this candle's like on the weekly, so it's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. But anyway, the price action stays like in here, and you're going to see a candle with a tail. You're going to have 5 candles like this, Make sense?
Okay, Micha, I have to go.
Me too. Me too. Okay, everybody?
Okay. Thank you for today's class.
Welcome. It's attention to the detail and everything else. Boss, 15 minutes.
Desculpa o atraso, boss. Na próxima eu escuto com a câmera fechada, mas é que hoje eu me atrasei aqui.
All good, don't worry. Enrique say, oh, I'm sorry, I'm late, don't worry.
Eu fiz uma entrada, agorinha. Não sei se te interessa, só para saber onde que eu pus o stop loss.
Infelizmente, estamos sem tempo, Enrique. We're out of time.
Ok. Sem problema.
À noite depois vai mostrar, tá bom? Later at night.
Ok, tá joia. Valeu.
See you
Abraço.
later. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.